Are you too lazy or do you have ADHD? The eternal question. Have you also found yourself in a situation where you needed to sit down and complete a task that might take just 5 minutes, but for some goddamn reason you just can't? And you feel like a demon force has glued up both your arms and legs and forced you to watch cat videos instead? Apparently, that's an ADHD symptom and not you failing at life. If this sounds familiar, maybe you should keep watching. Or not, and keep watching cat videos. But first, let me give you some context. One day, I was watching Jaden Animation's video where she described how she found out she had ADHD. While she was listing out her symptoms, it hit me. I panicked. I was relating to almost every single symptom she said. The idea of having ADHD never actually crossed my mind. You know, procrastinating important tasks until the deadline and then having to pull all-nighters and hyper-focus like a maniac hours before submitting? Nah, I was probably just lazy. Going to my room to grab paper, completely forget and end up distracted by something else instead? Nah, that's just... By the way, I wonder whether cows would be able to swim in the sea. Oh shit. I always thought it was just because I was a lazy dumb or just weird. After doing some research, I found out that it is very possible that I have ADHD too. For those of you that don't know, ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder and it's a neuro something disorder that affects your brain and behavior. Didn't I sound so smart saying it? Don't worry, I actually had no idea what it's stood for either. According to research, ADHD affects 8 million adults in the US, so 4% of Americans. And 20% of them probably have ADHD, but they are not diagnosed or they don't know it yet. In short, ADHD affects about 1 in every 25 adults, so more common than you would think. There are two types of ADHD, the hyperactive impulsive type and the inattentive type. Here are some very general symptoms for both types. The first type is the image that is traditionally depicted in media, but much more exaggerated. You know, that crazy kid in the movie that is bonkers, bouncing off the walls, is extremely loud, annoying, and just cannot stop. Wee, 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 wee. Yeah, there was no way that was me, right? For sure I didn't have ADHD. But yeah. Reading specific examples of people of both groups, I think I can say I feel identified with the third type, the combined type of ADHD. My competitive self decided that, of course, I needed to be an overachiever and have both. So apparently it's not normal to open 100 tabs in your browser whenever you want to read about something. So you don't feel like you're going to miss the perfect article that will solve your life in the 100 tab if you only opened 99? So is it true? Is it just me? Really? Also, what do you mean that non-ADHD people don't have full dialogues with themselves or practice the foreign language they are learning? お前はもう死んでいる。何? Fun fact, I actually practice my English speaking skill by talking to myself in the shower. And yeah, the list just goes on and on. Like when I lock the door and have to check 2 seconds later if I really locked it or an alien manipulated my mind to make me think I did it. Or like that time I was in an online interview and I just kept wondering whether that random black cat I saw with I'll hurt your face from the animal shelter got adopted or not. I mean, come on, look at him. So why should we hire you? Ah yes, the cat totally deserved to be adopted. Oh, shit. Or all those times I just couldn't sit straight and I was fidgeting like crazy and moving my leg like I was training for a marathon. Apparently, these are all ADHD symptoms. Realizing all this kind of made me feel some relief. I've beaten myself up very hard in the past for not being able to concentrate on simple things when they were boring. Every time I was procrastinating, I made sure to remind myself that I was not doing it and that I had to suffer every single second until my task got done. Sometimes I needed to completely isolate myself, summon an inner demon that tells me that if I don't do my project, I'll suffer the worst of the worst consequences. Ironically, other times I can hyperfixate and have sudden obsessions, and that will be the only thing I'll be able to think about for the next few weeks or even months. Just like that one time when I got very obsessed with going to Japan and I couldn't focus very well on other stuff. When I was working, you have to go to Japan. When buying groceries, you don't need eggs, what you need is a flight to Japan. When I was showering, it sure would be great if this was the nice water of Japan. Yeah, you get it. Of course, I still need to get an appointment and get diagnosed officially, but being able to understand that these weird behaviors might be due to ADHD and not myself not trying hard enough already helps. Until the appointment, these are some little tips or actions that are helping me. 1. Gamifying your life. This is a concept from video games. It means giving yourself goals with a reward system. You can turn your tasks into mini quests with rewards. When cleaning your room, instead of cleaning the whole thing, break it down into small parts so it's easier to have motivation. So you clean a part of your room like the closet, then you'll win a small snack. Then some resting time. This allows you to complete very small tasks in sequence and achieve the big one. 2. External accountability bodies. I really like reading, but I just couldn't get back to it. So I started the same book as my friend and we agreed to comment it together after a month. This self-imposed deadline really helped me get back on track and do it. I hope these little tips help you as well, but you should definitely get some professional help. What's that? Have I booked my appointment yet? Of course not. Well, you see, I've been procrastinating. I'm kind of lazy, you know. Oh wait, am I lazy or do I just have